Man, look at my poor bike, just sitting there, all unridden. I feel sorry for it. I did, however, start it up today and let it run for about 10-15 minutes. Got it hooked up to the battery tender, so my battery doesn't go flat with these little alligator clamps. But I've got something else for the bike now. Ta-da! Battery tender. A little quick disconnect adapter, so I don't have to have my seat off and have these clamps on. So let's install that, shall we? So first things first, take off the battery tender connections, add on, subtract off. So take the negative off first, or you can just unplug it from the wall. That works too. And then you gotta unscrew these, add on, subtract off. My bad. So I gotta take off the negative first. Alright, that's unscrewed. Make sure not to lose the little bolt. And you actually don't need to take it off all the way, because these little rings, they just go right over this nut, or this bolt goes through here and then through the other ones. Alright, now take the battery tender adapter, put it on the positive side first. It's getting kind of crowded underneath here, because not only am I connecting my battery tender connection, and not only do I have my normal bike's power, but I also have this one connected as well, which is my USB port that I've got wired to the front of the motorcycle for my phone or GPS or whatever I want to have USB power. Now the reason I'm using this as well as this is because I gotta lift the nut up so I can grab it with the bolt. Oops. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Put the bike power on the very bottom of all these accessories, so that the bike will have power no matter what. That the bike will be connected to the battery directly, and then these accessories would be on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and then put the battery or the bike's power down first, and then the accessories on top. Smallest on the top, largest on bottom. This is being kind of stubborn. I had trouble performing with the camera on. So naturally, turn the camera off, and I get it first try. Aha! That one worked a lot better. Someone's trying to get in touch with me. Alright, now basically just figure out a way to have this hanging out from beneath your seat some way, so that you can get access to it with the seat on. So whenever you need to plug it up to the battery tender, you just hook this up to the part that's connected in the wall, and voila, your battery won't go flat. I had to switch these wires over from this side, going down this side of the bike, to on the inside of the bike, because when I put the seat on, the seat was sitting right on this fuse block, which was hanging right here, and that wouldn't be good down the line. So what I did is I routed it through the middle, so it's got more space right here, and the seat won't crush it, or the seat pan. Also, don't be a dummy like me. When you're tightening down these bolts for the battery terminals, do not use a size 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Use a size 3. These are size 3 bolts, not size 2. Alright, then I have the cables routed through here, in through there, and out from underneath the tank to right here, connected to the battery tender. Alright, and we're done. Got the seat back on the bike. As you can see, the battery tender's hooked up to the adapter right there. Whenever I'm not in use with the battery tender, I just unplug it, put the cap back on, and tucks underneath the seat pretty nicely. And to make sure everything is connected properly, you look at your battery tender, and you got that little green light with the red light saying it's charging.